Hey everybody, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Hello everyone. Welcome to your weekly love message. This is a general collective reading. Okay, for anyone who's here, we're going to take a look at the person that you're dealing with and their energy and then your energy, okay? And then after that, I'm going to pull one card each per sign. All right, and then there's also the $10. You can get a reading today for $10. Um, $10. Ask a question. $10. I'll pull one card. If you want three cards pulled for something you're curious about, then that's 20. And I'll get the links in there for you guys. You can pay through PayPal. If you're unable to pay through PayPal, you could use the super chat to make your payment, okay? But only for those who are unable to use the PayPal. The super chat is enabled. Hello, Mark. Good to see everyone. And I do see there is a payment there. It says PLN 50 from Heifa. So let me take a look and see what the energy is with that because I don't understand. Mark said that's about $13. Yeah, I'm going to have to check with that and see here. Okay, because I think you said you wanted to do Heifa two questions for $20. Okay. Hey, everybody. All right, it's $13. So that would be one question. Okay. Thank you, Lucy. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. All right, let's get into this weekly reading and see what's going on here, okay? For the person that you are dealing with, and this could be friend, family member, lover, spouse, whatever it might be, okay? And remember, it's a collective reading, so it's for everybody. All right? It's for everybody. All right. Let's take a look here. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. So you definitely have somebody here who is completely idolizing you. This person, they see you like this. They look at you. They adore you. There might be some type of communication this week from this person. That I just feel like they can't keep their eyes off of you. Maybe they're looking at your pictures or they're looking at you on social media or they're thinking about you. And I feel like the Page of Pentacles is the energy of being like enthusiastic and ready to start something. So maybe it's like, to me, this is like having someone on a pedestal. Okay, so your person, and look at this person. I always laugh when I look at this because this is like, look at this guy. He's got like the big guns. Could be somebody with dark hair, works out, fitness type of person, and they're just like, oh, in such awe of you, whoever you are. Yeah, the muscle arms. They could, and there might be somebody who's young, right? They could be younger. It could be like someone in their 20s or like they have a crush or something, if you're older. Or this is just somebody who has a very youthful look or a youthful way about them. Okay, so let's take a look and see what else is going on here. And no reversals here. So the lovers is here. Wow. Yeah, this person, I feel like they want to come into union with you or communicate with you. This is a decision card. So some type of a decision being made. It could be like, for some of you, it could actually be marriage, but this is, two people. Maybe they want to get naked with you, or there's an energy of like exposing each other. This is a divine union. This is like connecting with someone, making a decision, reconciliation this week, coming together. This is, always in the biblical sense, this is Adam and Eve. This is the beginning of humanity, coming together and starting a family. Wow, this person, I don't, this is Gemini energy. It's a Mercury ruled card. So, of course, it's always about communication. With the six, feels like reconciliation. Mercury also rules Virgo, so that energy could be playing out for some of you as well. Either you're a Virgo or your person is, or a Gemini. Yeah, but it's starting off so beautifully. This person is just like in awe of you. Totally in awe of you. Okay. The moon card is here. So now we have Cancer Pisces energy. So this person is like, they're not really revealing too much about their feelings about you. Okay, they kind of keep that hidden. They are definitely in awe of you, and I do feel like there's some type of communication coming from this person this week, where they do feel like you are, you know, you're their person, whether you are together or not. If you're not, there's an energy here of making a decision to reconcile and communicate with you. But really, with the moon, just then they're shedding a little bit of light about their emotions or their feelings towards you, but it's not a lot, and it might have you kind of like, it feels a little vague. So you may want to, like, don't read into things, definitely, this week. If you catch or you pick up on something about how they feel about you, don't search too deeply, because you're not going to get a lot, but you might intuitively pick up the energy from this person. Okay, you'll pick up the energy from this person. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, see, they have a lot of anxiety. It's really hard for them to express how they feel. There's a fear of rejection. They have a lot of thoughts running through their head. Maybe you won't respond in like in return. They think about you at night. This person really, like, I feel, and I keep saying yo, I feel like this person really has you on a pedestal, or they feel that they're in awe of you, and I do feel like they want to communicate, or they may this week communicate to you that they are in awe of you, but it's not where they're expressing their emotions towards you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can sense, because they do communicate, how much they put you on a pedestal. They think you're so great, but they don't go along with, like, for instance, you might get something like, you're just so great, and then that's it. There's nothing else along the lines of, you are just so great and I love you, right? They kind of keep that in the dark a little bit, that just a little trouble, but they do feel union with you. They do feel connection with you here. Okay, and they do want some type of communication or reconciliation. I do feel like this person is in this process of making this decision, because I feel, especially if you're not together, that they're very stressed. They have a lot of anxiety. This person might be a bit awkward, or just suffer from anxiety issues or stress type issues with the Nine of Swords. They don't want it to get to the Ten of Swords where it's like over. This person is trying to stay attached to you in some way because of this Page of Pentacles, because they just, like, you're the pentacle, and they just are like, oh, they see you as someone who's so valuable to them. Okay, just so valuable. So let me pull a card. Let's do a couple of clarifiers here. Let's take a look at the Lovers and see, you know, because this really isn't an expression. It is communication, and you will feel that divine union. They because they feel that with you. Okay. Okay, yeah, they just want to keep building you up, is how I feel. I feel like they really want to put some effort into this connection. Okay. Everything, look at him, how he's just creating these pentacles. He's building these for you. He's creating these for you, because he's got so much more to tell you, so much more to give. And he's like building and storing. And every time there's communication from this person, this is all this, like, look, I've got this for you. I have something for you. They might want to give you something, offer something to you. They want to show you what they've been doing. I feel this person wants to impress you. And I just feel like everything they do is based out of love, their love for you. Right. And I know some of you are like, well, I don't know. I haven't heard this person, heard from this person, or they don't express much, but like it's underlying, it's kind of secretive, right? Because they just have a fear of being rejected, or they're also fearful of how much they love you. They're fearful, like they know it's a good, beautiful thing, and they know that you're the one for them, but they're so fearful of like being abandoned or being rejected. Okay, and so they offer more tangible things to you, but they're not in the way of their emotions. Like they don't come right out and express their emotions. Okay, it's just not their way, or it's just not their nature. So they kind of like hide in the shadows a little bit. All right, let's take a look at the moon card and see what the energy is here for the moon. Please tell me about the moon card. What's going on? Gosh, you have the two of cups. So there is definitely a connection here with this person. No doubt. So they're keeping it like on a friendly basis right now. Whether this is somebody that you already know, that you're already dealing with, or just someone like new that you're just in a friendship only type of a relationship. For some of you, this could just be an ongoing friends with benefits thing, right? Like you guys really meet in the middle, you understand each other, you negotiate things, you talk. There's partnership here, but their feelings for you are way deeper, and they just keep it hidden. Okay, maybe they don't want to lose the friendship, or they're fearful that if they take it to the next level, that they'll be rejected, or they'll feel like that was a bad decision, something like that. Okay, so that's their energy, and wow, talk about getting some information on what's going on with your person. Let's take a look at you and see what's going on with you here in regards to this, or what may play out. Because I want to point out, listen, the only really thoughts and communication card we have here is the Nine of Swords, right? So that's why I feel like there's this energy of still holding back, right? How they feel. Because of fear of rejection and anxiety that comes with expressing themselves. They may do it later. It's just right now that they are not ready, or they're just not in that place, but they do appreciate, they do recognize this can be soulmate twin, because like you mirror each other. You guys have a lot of things in common, more things in common than you don't. Right? So let's take a look again at your energy, what's going on with you. Yeah, they give you this pentacle. They say these things to you. They tell you how great you are. They tell you, how awesome you are and things like that. And then you kind of like, they keep doing this, or they've always done this. And you get that, you receive that pentacle from them. You hear it, and then it just keeps piling up. And then, but you're like contemplating like, yeah, but do you love me? Yeah, but are right, okay. I understand that you think I'm so great, and that you think I'm like this, that, and the other thing, but you're kind of like, but what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with all that? Some of you, like, you hear that from people all the time. Some of you are rocking that self-esteem, like it's way high, and you're not vain or anything. You understand that you've got the goods and things like that. And you probably hear that from a lot of people, right? But you want more from one particular person that has your heart, and they share it more. It's like their love gets shared in more tangible ways by the things that they do, not by their love expression. So you're kind of confused. You're kind of like you have to really be more intuitive about what this person is offering to you, or what they're showing you, because I feel like whoever you're dealing with has real trouble expressing their emotions for fear, out of fear of rejection or something along those lines. So I think, this card is telling me here in the position of you really need to contemplate this and really think about this. Okay, like for instance, maybe this person who you're connected to, like they give you gifts, or they maybe some of you, they bought you a car, they give you gifts for like like they give you a toaster because they know that you love to have your toast in the morning, right? Or like for Christmas or birthday, they give you like practical things, and you're like, yeah, but that's great, but I want your love. But you know what? I feel like this is how this person is trying to show you their love. Do you know what I mean? Like, like say, your tire on your car gets flat, and then they take your car and they like fix your tire for you, right? It's just completely, it's a non-emotional expression of love, but it is still an expression of care and love, right? So, because I think a lot of times people are like, well, if he doesn't say or she doesn't express their feelings, they must not care. Well, that's not always true, right? It's just some people just, yeah, either they have trouble with it or they're just not usually like that. So, it's for you to like kind of I can't talk today. Contemplate and say, well, is this them showing their love, right? Maybe they buy you a new pair of sneakers for something because you like to run or you like to work out or something. It's not overly, I don't feel like this person is overly romantic. Okay, let's take a look at the next card here to see. Yep, see, it's all about the love. This is a divine union. There's potential for love here. This is a blessed connection. It sits right under the lovers. This person really is putting in that effort. And, this comes from divine. Like, you might be limiting yourself to what this person's offering you because you have an expectation, right? But here it is, right here. This is like, I don't know if you guys have, there's like a new start happening here for you, and you're feeling it, like you're picking it up, you're sensing it. Maybe listening to this reading is helping you try to understand this love connection here. So the Ace of Cups to me is always about a divine blessing. This connection that you have with this person is divine. It's beautiful. Try to be outside of the box in understanding their love is how I feel. Okay, the next card that flew out is the Two of Pentacles, right? So you're trying to balance things out. Weighing your options about this connection with this person, right? Again, with these pentacles here, they give you a pentacle, you get the pentacle, you contemplate, what does it mean? What is it for? Is it real love? I'm weighing, I'm juggling all these pentacles they give. But their intentions are good for you, and this is how I feel. Their intentions are good, and so you're trying, but you are feeling like you're on a bit of an emotional roller coaster here, like it's kind of up and down, and you're trying to like steady yourself with these pentacles they offer, so that your emotions don't get out of whack. But I feel like you really just need to understand that, whoever this person is, like I said, a lover, a friend, a family member, I feel like this is the only way they can express themselves, express their love for you. And it's just hard for them. So maybe just cut them a break a little bit, right? Just cut them a break, cut them some slack, right? You're trying to balance this partnership here with the pentacles they offer. The Two of Cups is also a card about balance and balancing the connection, right? So I see both of you are in that energy here, right? Because they do have feelings for you. They do, but they're deep down and they do try to offer their cup. But, it's the Two of Cups is like, it's not very serious is how I feel. They're fearful of letting it get to that point. That's all, right? It doesn't mean that it won't at some time, but I think for you, it's just try to like steady yourself here. This is like being on a ship that's like rocking back and forth. Try to steady yourself with this connection. Try to see more the bigger picture in regard to the connection with this person. All right, let's take a look at the next card here. Yep, this person is your wish come true. Like you both have two nines here, right? You're at the Nine of Cups here, and they're at the Nine of Swords. So it's like their nine is all about like stress and anxiety. Nine is like that is almost to completion. They have fear. about this connection, but you don't. They're your wish come true for you. You're happy with this. You love this person. But you have more. I mean, I feel in a way from both sides. They have the lovers and the two of cups. You have the ace of cups and the nine of cups. So there is a balance here. There is love from both sides, right? You both do feel this energy. They just have trouble expressing it. Whereas you are more like trying to be more open emotionally with this person. Do you know what I mean? So I see it's very even keel on both sides. I really, really do. And let's take a look at the possible outcome this week with this person. Let's take a look here. See, will there be any communication? Will things change? Will there be some type of emotional expression? Because I feel like you're feeling this love, and you're trying to give it in return. They give you like a gift, and you respond emotionally, or they say something to you, and you're more emotional, and that's fine. Okay, let's take a look and see the possible outcome of this situation for the week. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. So obviously, this is Earth energy, and this is definitely a person. So it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So you might be one of those signs, or this is your person. But either way, I see you looking at the pentacle that they give you and really thinking about it this week, really contemplating, like, what does this mean? What does this mean? And being in, like, I think there's a lot of you who are taking on the Queen of Pentacles energy, where you're saying, you know what? I'm actually getting more from this person than I thought, right? Because as I said, you kind of have like this expectation of how they should be expressing their love, and if they're not, then it must mean that they don't really love me. But that's not the case here. And I feel like you're looking at their love style from a different point of view. You're trying to really understand and cutting them some slack, and really taking a look at what they're offering here. What I feel like, it's like they're trying to tell you that they love you. They're trying, and they really don't know how to do it your way, or the way that you want them to love you. But that doesn't mean that they're not loving you, or that they don't have feelings for you, because I feel like they do. Right. And I know, because a lot of you will request readings, and how do they feel about me? And if you're listening to this reading is for you. Okay. This reading is for you. All right. The Hermit just popped out. So again, we have Virgo here. Okay, so whatever your person's sign is, as you guys know, they could be Earth dominant in their chart. I mean, if you really aren't sure, it really doesn't matter. But this is an energy of reflection, and I really see you taking a look at this and saying, I think that what this person is doing here really does mean that they love me. It really does mean that they truly care. And I see you really having like an awakening this weekend, and this person as well, really reflecting on how they feel about you. Again, still, as far as like, will they change or have this breakthrough in communication? I don't feel like this week it's going to come, because I do feel they're still kind of going to be in hermit mode about how they feel, or they may be thinking about if they could express themselves better, or if they should. So that energy could play out the following week, of course. But we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the winds of change are coming. Change is beginning to happen here. There will be a shift this week. It's in your favor. It's in their favor. There may be discussion or communication about travel. And again, we have the fixed elements here. So we do have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio energy. And this has to do with things are in place already in this connection. The only thing I feel that is missing for you listening is an expression of emotion, right? And that's what you want. But maybe just sit back and be patient and allow the change to happen. Okay. With this card here, there could be thinking about traveling. And with the books, if you look and see how, you know, there's these books and pages, again with the page, there could be like, there's learning energy here, coming into like new understanding. This person might be reading up about, love relationships, or, how to get out of their dark moon energy and try to be more expressive with their emotions. So, you know what? I feel like what you have with whomever you have is a very beautiful thing. It truly is. It's blessed. We have the Ace of Cups and the lovers. So it's a very, very divine connection, very beautiful. It may not be going at the pace that you would like. You may have to be a bit more patient with this person, and just be in more of a receptive energy and understanding and kind and patience. But do have faith, because I do feel with the Wheel of Fortune, there's a shift happening here going into the new year. And Happy New Year to you guys. So I would just try to sit back, enjoy your life, focus on what you do have, your abundance, the abundance and the gifts and the offers that you do get from this person, no matter how minimal they may be. But you are, take on that Queen of Pentacles energy, where everything that surrounds you is beautiful. You are being given gifts here in the new year, going forward this week, and there's a very good, promising energy here for you and this connection that you have. All right. So that's your weekly reading. Happy New Year again. And then I'm going to pull some cards for each sign to take a look at your person to see what else might be going on with them. And then after that, I will do the question portion. So, you know what? If you're finished here and you are leaving, please go ahead and click the like button on your way out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get updates of when I will be going live. All right. Oh, hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I see we do have some payments. Thank you so much. Thanks, Lucy, for showing super chat payments. I appreciate that. All right, let me give a shuffle. We're going to start with Aries and work all the way to Pisces. Okay, and this will be the energy of the person that you're dealing with. And if someone would like to volunteer timestamps, that would be great. I'm not going to have too much time here to keep recording. And I have to get those rest of the January Zodiac readings out. Okay, so your Aries person, what's going on with your Aries person, their energy this week? Okay, they have the Justice card. So, I'm sorry, this is for Aries, not your Aries person. This is for Aries, okay? So your person is definitely in this position of trying to make things right, doing the right thing, okay? Being fair, being balanced, okay? There, I do feel if you are, this is a card about truth. So if you were struggling with your person, Aries, in some way, or you're trying to get some truth is coming out this week. Okay, from someone. Someone wants to be fair with you, whether it's good for you or not. I feel like your person is really going to give you some truth, and just do what's best. Okay, right and just, right. Just do what's best for this connection. All right, Taurus. What's going on with your person, Taurus? All right, Taurus, your person is like having a tower moment. They're breaking things down. This is neither it could go either way. Either it's positive or negative. But what once was on shaky ground, what once was unstable ground is now coming to a close. This person, and of course, I forgot to say for Aries that you could be dealing with the Libra. Taurus, you could be dealing with the Scorpio. It could be Aries energy as well. So I feel like what's happening here is there could be somebody moving or thinking about moving out of where they are. If they had if they had to move due to a fire, or remodeling, or something along those lines in their home. That energy could be playing out at this time, but lightning came down from above and is making massive changes here in this person's life, and they are going to be rebuilding. There's an energy here of restarting, rebuilding, so that there can be new growth. Okay. So next we have Gemini. So let's take a look. Okay, Gemini. This is Leo energy. So far we have three major arcanas. Okay, so Gemini, your person, if you're dealing with a Leo, you could be, but this person is really trying to soothe the situation, try to, your person wants you to talk to them, Gemini. If you look at this card, I always see like she's, she could be, she could be either this person is trying to get you to stop talking so much and to be more in like your emotional state, stop, like maybe you're texting too much or you're saying too many things or you're just speaking too many truths. I feel like this person wants to try to like soothe the situation or just, I'm hearing like a charmer. I'm hearing someone who is taming the beast, right? If you've been in like a situation where you've been roaring or you've been like aggressive and very instinctual, I feel like this person is kind of coming in and is just like just trying to shut you up a little bit and relax you. Yes, Michelle, that's what I just was thinking. They're trying to just get you to relax a little bit. just just chill is what I'm hearing. Don't be so serious, I'm hearing. All right. So who do we have next after Gemini? We have Cancer. All right, Cancer. What is going on with your person, Cancer, this week? Okay, Wheel of Fortune. So that reading earlier might be for you. Travel, definitely. Travel by car. I always feel like when I look at this card, I always feel like something to do with a boat. I don't know why. I'm just weird like that. I guess because it's like, what do you call that thing? Back in the old days on the old ships where they would turn the wheel to steer the boat. What the heck was that called? I just can't remember. I guess maybe that's why I think about it. It could be like travel, but this is a shift. This is a change. Whatever was stuck before in the past, Cancer, things are starting to get rolling again. Things are starting to move forward again in their life. And so there could be communication about travel, or they're reading your messages or writing to you something about moving things forward. Okay, Cancer. It's a very lucky card. So if you guys, your person might be playing the lottery or something, or going to like a casino or something and winning big too. All right, let's take a look at Leo. All right, Leo, your person. Oh, you got communication coming in. This person wants to clear the air with you, Leo. You're going to definitely get like a new start in communication. Truth. This is a very truth-telling card. This person wants to cut through all the smoke. No more smoke and mirrors. They want to overcome these obstacles and fix a situation. Try to get clarity, gain clarity on a situation here. So you might be getting some communication this week from your person about, whatever might be going on between you two, right? And clearing the air. And it's time. It's time. They're ready. All right, Virgo. What's going on with your person, Virgo? Virgo person's energy here. Okay, this card flew out. Ooh, very positive. Coming out into the open. Somebody's kind of like exposing themselves. And I don't mean they're wearing like a trench coat and they're naked underneath and they're flashing you. I mean, they could be, and maybe that's something you want to see. But there's an energy here of like playfulness, joy, happiness this week. Being open, no longer being repressed. This card is a yes card. So whatever your question is, Virgo, about your person, do they love you? Do they want to be with you? Do they want to see you? All that stuff. Will you hear from them? Whatever your question is right now as you're listening, this is a yes. And this is Leo energy for those of you dealing with Leo. But definitely coming out into the open and having a very playful, fun, joyous time together. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Libra. See what Libra energy is here. What is Libra's person? What's their energy? Okay. Hermit energy. All right. So Libra, you could be dealing with a Virgo. If not, this person's in quiet mode this week. They're reflecting, they're thinking, they're gathering their thoughts, they're meditating. There might not be any communication from them this week. They might be ghosting a little bit or just not really saying anything. There's a withdrawing energy. There's I feel, Libra, like your person is kind of just isolating a little bit during this week. Maybe they've got stuff going on or things that they need to figure out and contemplating how they need to get things done or accomplish tasks in their life or the new year going forward. All right, Libra. So Scorpio, what is your person's energy, Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, your person is like all about themselves this week. They are in abundance, financially successful. This person this is earth energy. This person is just living the life, independent. All the single ladies, right? So, or single men. This person is, I'm hearing that Beyonce song, right? They are just, this is the bachelor or bachelorette card. This is somebody who's just really not trying to be in a relationship right now or anything along those lines. It's not that they're not open to it, but they're really focused on getting their money, getting the money in the bank. But this is a catch. This person is an absolute catch. Okay, they're not really. They're staying very still. All right. Let's take a look here. Who's next? Sagittarius. I hope that I have battery left after this. Oh my gosh. Sagittarius, your person. All right. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have a lot of earth showing up this week. So your person here is very focused on their money this week again, right? Your person might be shopping a lot this week, buying new clothing, really focused. This can be sometimes, this is reserved vanity, right? So it's like your person is like, they're not overly flashy, but they do like the finer things in life. And they're really focusing on the things that bring them abundance. Nice clothing, nice jewelry, nice cars, a nice home. It's like quality. They're very focused on quality this week. Okay, so again, the king is just sitting, not much in the way of communication. So they might be taking a look at their bank account, or they're looking to see. The King of Pentacles doesn't usually go out and seek approval or validation. If the King of Pentacles does, it's for himself. He does it for himself. He builds himself up. So his energy is just kind of sitting there, being his great self this week. Not much communication coming forward. Maybe thinking about giving a gift to you as well. Okay, so we have Capricorn next. Let's see. Oh, you got the King of Pentacles as well. Interesting. Same situation. This person very focused on, their material things. Okay. So maybe you are involved with someone who's an earth sign. If not, like I said, they're just sitting there. I'm seeing this person sitting down on a couch or a chair and looking at their gifts, trying to figure out how to work their new laptop, or trying to figure out how to, get these iPods paired, or they're trying to, just looking at their Christmas gifts. Like there's not, like if you text them or you call them, and they're not really available, it's because they're busy, like playing with their toys is how I feel. This person is just all about like their new car, their new house, their new shiny object that they receive for the holidays. And they're not really communicating too much with you because they're all up in their like new video game system or whatever they have going on. Okay. Their new clothes, looking at their money, going out shopping, that kind of thing. All right. Aquarius. What is the person you're dealing with? Aquarius, their energy. Oh, and you have the King of Swords. So, they're definitely, so there's a communication with this person. You could be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If not, this person is just kind of like, they're ready. They want to talk to you. Is how I feel. They're waiting to hear from you. They do have their sword up. They're a little bit guarded for some reason. They're mirroring you though, Aquarius, because maybe you've had your guard up. You want to talk to them as well. You want to have communication. You want to put stuff out there. But you're not really doing that, and neither are they. So it's kind of like I see you both saying to each other, well, I'm not going to text this person until they text me. Crazy, right? I'm not going to reach out until they reach out, but they're doing the same thing, right? So I guess somebody has to break the ice here somewhere along the lines, because the king is quite reserved. You know, he's kind of quiet. He's willing and he's open and willing to talk, but he's just kind of like quiet, like, well, I'm not going to say anything until Aquarius says something. So I just see you guys kind of like not really saying too much to each other this week, waiting for the other one to talk first. Who's going to talk first? All right, Pisces is next. Let's take a look at Pisces. All right, there's a victorious situation occurring here, Pisces. Your person is trying to win. Your person is out or out and about or whatever they're doing, soaking up all the glory and applause this week. There isn't much communication with them. It's because they're busy doing, well, I don't want to say they're busy. I don't want to say that, but their self-esteem is really high. You could be dealing with a fire sign, but they're just all about getting the applause and accolades and all of like, oh, trying to be, it's the holidays. So they could be going out to a party where there's a lot of people and they're kind of popular, Pisces. This person is kind of popular and they're soaking that up this week. Why they need to do that, I don't know. But for some reason, I just feel like they've got some victory or something that they're winning, that they'll either be receiving some kind of an award or recognition for something this week. And they also, I feel, and I will say this, they also feel like all of that, all of those people that are applauding them, to them, it does make them feel good and they do feel on top, like they're on their high horse a little bit. But at the same time, it might be because for some reason you're not giving them that applause or all that attention and they may be out seeking it elsewhere. And I'm not saying that you need to like cave, and if this is somebody you're dealing with that you don't want to give all this applause and attention to, I'm not saying that you have to just do that instead, but I do feel like for some reason this is their energy and they need this validation from you, and they kind of feel like if they're not getting it from you, they're going to go get it elsewhere, which is really horrible in a way, but they have this determined need to be victorious in things with other people in their life and be recognized for some reason. So I don't know if this, you know, I don't know what's going on with them, but that's what's going on with them. Okay, that was your each sign reading. So if you're going to leave, click the like button before you leave. I truly appreciate that. Let's get into the chat portion. And if my battery runs out, you guys, I will get to you tomorrow. I'll be back on. So let's take a look here and see what's going on with everyone. All right. I know Michelle did the 20. So let's take a look at Michelle's first here. And then we have some super chats. Thanks, Mark. I truly appreciate that. All right. Give me a second here so I can just organize myself. Oop, one sec. All right, let's see. Okay, Michelle, 20, and Margarita's got a 10. Okay. I'll do the PayPals and then I'll do the super chats. All right, Michelle. Heard through the grapevine, Raphael used to be a player. Am I just another notch in his belt? Will I be one of many options or be cheated on if I move ahead with him? Can I trust him? Thank you. All right, let's take a look. Heard through the grapevine, Raphael used to be a player. All right, you want to see if you're going to get, if he's going to lead you on and then drop you? Well, he can't be a notch in your belt, Michelle, if you don't give him the opportunity to be a notch in your belt, right? I mean, people say absence makes the heart grow fonder. I always say abstinence makes the heart grow fonder. All right, let's see. I'll pull 3 cards for Michelle and see what's going on here. Okay, Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. You know something? Um, I feel like you're picking up on that energy. Yeah, you got to be careful about that because, you know, this person does have a desire. He does have a desire to communicate with you and be the victor. It's all about him. And so I do feel like he will, like, here's the other notches in his belt. So he does kind of have that, like, it's very swordy energy. So it's very air energy. So he does kind of have, and that's, five is about unmanageability. So he does have that energy within him, you know, to take what's his, despite how others feel. That's there. But you also have the energy to be truthful with him and say, you're not going to make me one of the one of your victims. And that brings you the Knight of Cups energy. That brings like the true emotional offer, right? And he will try to offer the love, right? So I feel this is very self-explanatory for you. And I said that first because that energy was coming to me before the cards came out. So if you don't want to be a notch in the belt with him, then you got to be the one to, you know, protect yourself against the chaos or, you know, this player energy. Okay, because players can change, they certainly can, but they never change with male players never change their ways unless you put a stop to the player energy, and that's not even a guarantee. But you can't get played. You can't be a notch in somebody's belt if you don't give them the belt or if you don't give them the tool to create that, right? Because you have the power to do this. And if you want a solid, bona fide emotional offer from this person, abstain from that. Abstain from that and just hold back to see what they do. Because you know what? If you want the respect, you know, and I know it's so old school to say, because I know a lot of people are like, well, if I just sleep with him, then he'll love me. That is such a bunch of crap that I don't even know. I know there are people who get together and they meet for the first time and then they have like that intimacy right away, that physical intimacy. And I know there's people that, yeah, it does work out, but they're few and far between. You really have to, like, your heart is in your rib cage for a reason, right? And so, and all of that, okay? So pull that energy back, right? Do not do anything that exactly make him work for it. And if he really, really, really wants to be with you, and make him respect you. Respect yourself. He should. Absolutely. Right? Because when you respect yourself, you're showing that you also respect him. When you're disrespecting yourself, he gets the message, well, if you're going to disrespect yourself, you're going to disrespect me too. And believe me, men want respect just as much as women do. All right, Michelle. I dated a player a few years back. Let me tell you what. And he told me he used to be a player. And I did not give in to him. And he said to me, you know, I used to be a player, and but when I met you and you wouldn't cave for me, then he offered to marry me. And I was just like, no. Anyway, so the Knight of Cups suggests possibility of him moving out of player energy. Well, not necessarily, because a knight is always the in and out. Knight is Prince Charming. So there is an energy where, you know, he could just kind of like be like, okay, well, if I'm not going to like get you into bed with the way I communicate with you, then maybe let me just try and offer my cup. Right. So you kind of have to you still have to be in that Five of Swords with him, because I feel like, listen, men will try and they will constantly test you, and they'll test you a lot of different ways. Women do the same thing. It doesn't matter the test, you have to hold your ground. So if you're thinking, like, if you want to know, oh, if I hold back and he's going to commit to me, he might make an offer, a proposal of some sort. And the Knight of Cups is that emotional offer, but it doesn't guarantee anything. You'll know when it's time. Just keep your keep your legs closed, girl. I'm not saying that you are out there doing that, but you know what I mean? Especially with a player. You just got to act like you don't care, or just be like in like, well, you can't meet his needs until your needs are met first. That's it. Bottom line. All right, Margie. Where's she at? Margie. Yeah, you have to keep boundaries all the time, and you adjust them per who your people, who you're dealing with. All right, there she is. I haven't heard from Bill for a month now. How is he feeling about me? All right, let's take a look. Haven't heard from Bill for a month. How is he feeling about me? Let's take a look, Margie. She's got one card. And this just flew out. Okay. Not much in the way of feelings here with the Six of Pentacles. He's kind of breadcrumbing you. I say this all the time. This is my breadcrumb card. He doesn't really have feelings. Like he's not in this deep feeling thing going on right here. I feel like he gives to you when he can, but he spreads himself thin a little bit. And he just kind of like he's trying to do the right thing. Like he's trying to connect with you and when so you haven't heard from him, but okay, so how I feel is like I don't feel like you're the only one that he communicates with and or that he gives to, but he doesn't give any one major thing to any one person. He just kind of spreads himself thin right now, and that's what he's doing. Maybe he's paying off some debts or some bills, or he's doing some charity work. But like as far as feelings, I'm not really picking up feelings. You know what I mean? I just he just does what's right. A sense of duty. He's got like a sense of duty. So when he does communicate with you, he's doing it out of sense of duty. He's trying to be kind and polite and trying to just reciprocate, but there's no emotion connected to this person, really. Like I'm not picking up emotion from him. It's more like, well, I just, I'm not feeling anything. I'm just doing what I should be doing. So if you haven't heard from him right now, he's doing that with others or other people who are seeking his attention. He just spreads himself thin. He's trying to do the right thing, but he's not doing what he feels, right, with you or with anybody, really. Like it's not feeling based, so I'm not picking up emotions. Okay, let's see. I hope that was not too harsh. I just try to give my readings as like clearly as I can. All right, so we have Chiquita, and let me take a look. We have some super chats. Can you guys tell me what this all right, Haifa, I want to ask if there will be marriage, serious relationship with my ex or someone new in the new year. All right. So 3 cards. Okay. Ask if there would be marriage, serious relationship with my ex, or someone in the new year. All right, let's take a look. I'm not going to take any more payments because I don't think my phone's going to last here. Okay. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. You have 3 of Pentacles, the Tower, and heartbreak. So I don't feel this is not telling me anything with the ex or anything new coming in for you. Okay. I feel like, did you have a child with your ex, Haifa? Or is there, I feel like somebody, this might be like more so your energy, really just trying to like figure your way. Okay. Trying to figure your way through situations in your love life. But I'm just seeing with this Tower energy and the 3 of Swords, I'm hearing you got to let go of seeking love is what I'm hearing, because seeking love or trying to understand how to gain love or to have love in your life is what's blocking love from coming in, because you're so, like you're so busy trying to figure out what can I do to manifest love. And I feel like there's love around you This is Scorpio energy, Aries energy here. So there is love around you. Okay, I don't know if you're connected to somebody you know of that those signs. Um, but what I feel like is happening here is the best is stop seeking, because the seeking is what's bringing the heartbreak, is what's bringing troubles, or what's giving you problems, right? I feel like you have to stop looking for love, they're saying here, and just allow everything to just break down so that you can be open to growth, right? So there could be somebody with that Mars energy coming in, okay? My ex is Aries and I'm Aries too, but he disappeared. Yeah. Um, it's a heartbreaking situation. I can see that for sure. Um, there's a need. I'm picking up, you have a need. It's very deep, a deep need to have love or to have that thing. But it's like you already have the love within you. You already have it. The love is there. Okay, it's within you, and you're blocking that love by thinking you have to pull love in. It's already there. You actually have to let this out. You have to release the heartbreaks, the shock, the things that have happened to you. And that's why we really are not showing like a court card, like a king or a queen coming in here, because there's a step that you have to take first before you are able to have that love come in, right? There's a need here, and there's a desire there, like there needs to be a breakdown, like a disintegration of what has been lost, right? So that you can, because after the tower, what happens? Then the opportunity, this is like demolition, right? Destroying this tower, like destroying what was built, so that when it's gone, there can be growth and there can be a new beginning and a rebuilding of this broken heart, right? So I feel intuitively, without the cards, that once you process through that, and that comes, like, I know some people say, well, how do I do that? This is all about forgiveness. That's it. Because when you forgive, you release that from within you. So if you're able to do that, truly just forgive, that's when that new growth begins to happen for you. But you've got this heartbreak situation here that you have to get rid of first. You're welcome. All right, let's see. We have, let's see, Joannis. Hello. Is in the pink super chat. Oh my goodness. Pink. Let's see here. Where is, I don't see it. Let me look. I have to scroll, because you know what? The super chats disappear all the time. They don't stay up. I don't know why. I'm trying to find her. I don't see it. Can she post it again? It was one question, right? Did I get Chiquita? Did I answer her question? I don't know if I answered. So, Johannes, yes, please post your question again to me here. There's Chiquita. All right, she's got one card. My ex and I have been talking for several months. Recently, he suddenly said he didn't want to talk as frequently. What is going on? Will things improve? All right, Chiquita, let's take a look. Been talking for several months. Recently, he said he didn't want to be in that much communication. And you want to know why. Okay, will things improve? Let's take a look. Okay, so Two of Pentacles popped out here. He's got some stuff going on. He is trying to balance some things in his life, probably financially. He's on like this, like he's trying to steady himself right now. It's just a balance thing. There might have been too much communication, and it felt overwhelming for him. And I think things will improve. Just leave him be. Just, give him his space. let him do what he needs to do, whatever he's got going on. I don't feel like he's got, like, if you're worried about a third party, as far as a human, another human, like another girl, I don't feel that energy's there. He's just trying to, like, steady and balance things. There's just way too much communication, or you guys have been talking and he's just trying to juggle his emotions and juggle what's real, right? Because I feel like there are emotions here, but he's kind of like, he's kind of has like this emotional, his feelings are up and down. His feelings go up and down about the connection, you know. Some days he's up and he's feeling emotionally high. Other days, you know, like it peaks, and then other days he's low and he's feeling emotionally low, and he's trying definitely to manage and balance his emotions. Um, and so all the communication, um, it just, he's in a low right now, right? Because look, he's looking at this pentacle here. So he's in a low spot right here, and he's just trying to stabilize. That's all, right? So just give him a space. I think it will improve. You know, what comes up must come down. What goes down must go up. So you're just gonna have, it's the ebb and flow, yeah. So I feel like it, yeah, it definitely will improve. It has to, right? Uh, I wouldn't worry. Just try not to move or pressure or anything like that. He'll come back, or come back around, or he'll get back on in his peak. Valleys and peaks, valleys and peaks. Okay, let's see. Joannis. Okay, how many cards was Joannis? I'm sorry, I forget. Mm. Joannis, did you do one question? Sorry. Three. Okay. Gemini Sun, Taurus rising here. My ex-girlfriend and I decided to have a break. She tells me that she loves me, but she needs time for herself. Can I trust her? Should I do waiting mode or break up fully? Okay. Your ex-girlfriend and you decided to have a break. She says she loves you, but she needs time for herself. All right. Can I trust her? Can I trust her? What should I do? Waiting or break up fully? All right, let's see. Okay. Chariot. 5 swords. Okay, yeah. Um, I don't think you should break up fully. Okay. Um, I don't think you should break up fully. I do see her trying to, um, she's trying to, like, this is always like the yin and the yang. She's trying to balance her energy for sure. And take direct action in her life. She's definitely doing in slay mode here, not just with you, but with others. She's putting herself first right now because there was some kind of a struggle that was going on with her that she needs to complete this struggle right now. She needs to finish out. She's been carrying some kind of burden around for quite some time, and she needs to unburden herself from whatever is happening with her. She might be in a situation where she's dealing with someone, or maybe it's you. I don't know, where it could be, where there's just maybe some arguing, or the communication hasn't been so great. I don't feel, I feel like you should stay on your direct path about, you know, like your focus, and not allow your focus to be her, but allow your main focus to be God, spirit, divine guidance. Allow that to be your focus, and allow divine spirit to direct your path. I don't see any need here to break up with her. I feel like you can trust her. Like, I'm not, because I'm not seeing anything here that says you can't, Joannis, but I feel like you both have to get rid of whatever the burden is that you, either she's been carrying or you've been carrying, or that this relationship has been carrying. okay, come to the end of this cycle. There has been some conflict, okay, between the two of you, and this is what needs to come to an end. So I feel like if she's asking for space, definitely give her that space. I don't feel like you need to break up. I do feel like she does love you. She's on a path. She's seeking balance. She's trying to, with that yin and the yang energy. Um, I don't feel like she's trying to move on, but I do feel like she's setting a course to be out of any kind of situation that's unmanageable right now. And I'm just hearing take a breather, right? Because I do feel that she's telling you the truth for sure. Because with that sword energy, that's always truthful energy. Should you wait? I think that you should allow Spirit to work his blessings in her life, um, and just allow things to play out. Like I don't ever advise anybody wait for anyone, right? I mean, so when I say like she's always heart, and that is you don't need to get her out of your heart, but you don't need to put your heart up on a pedestal or up on a shelf, and not communicate with other people. I think that you should just let her go do what she needs to do because she's got to release some type of burden that's going on, even if it's the conflict or whatever was happening in the connection. Allow this to just, settle, let this dust settle for a little bit. She needs to do this. You need to do this. And I feel like you guys will be back on the direct course in the relationship. There will be movement towards that again, right? Just you definitely give her some space. If she's asking for space, the most respectful thing you can do, if you truly do love her, is let her do that, right? Um, and, you know, just leave it be. Be still. Don't touch anything. Don't do anything, right? Because I feel like she's being truthful with you, that she needs her space. And there's nobody else here in the picture that I see. Okay, there's nobody else in the picture that I see. She might need a little, like, maybe she's going to travel or, go somewhere to get some healing or just kind of like, I'm just hearing getting away for a little bit. So it's positive. It's definitely positive. I hope that was helpful. Um, did anybody else make a payment that I didn't see? If not, I'm going to end the reading because I got to get these monthly readings up. So I think that might be it. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I truly, truly appreciate it. It means so much to me. I've lost so many subscribers recently. I think that's because of the live streams, or maybe people don't like me. I don't really care. But I'm so happy that you guys just keep coming back. It means so much to me. And I'm just so blessed that I've been able to continue doing this. I'm going on, this will be my 4th year here on YouTube doing the tarot readings. And I want to tell you guys, I am going to keep doing them. Just in these same formats. I probably won't be doing personal readings